Well, that was, what's the right word to use? I think an ordeal. Does it sum it up quite right? Maybe not. Torture? Maybe, maybe not. Emotional? Definitely. 7 things to say is not enough, but we'll stick to the rule. Here is my review of The Doctor Falls. First point, Nardole. Nardole, I feel, has had a full development in just this episode alone. He was really fantastic, and I really enjoyed watching his character reach the climax of his time in the TARDIS and eventually move on to a new job. Who's the stronger out of us two? Damn, it was Nardole. Really beautiful, really lovely, and really did feel very emotional. I think that was the most emotional goodbye, not Cyberbill, but Nardole's goodbye. Oh, Nardole. I never thought I would be so caring about that character. Never mind, eh? Point 2. It's all about the second part of this episode. 2-parters finales can be tricky. The first part was, amazing, like it was. The World Enough in Time was a truly brilliant episode. This next episode needed to pull something out of the bag, really spectacular, and they did. Stephen Moffat did, Rachel Talalay did, or Talalay, or however you pronounce her name. All the actors and actresses and everyone. Really very, very decent story. And I can't fault it much. I can fault it a little, and that'll come up in a minute. So yeah, fantastic, brilliant, really well picked up after the last episode. Top notch. Well done, Moffat. Point 3 is... Michonne Simez. I'm sorry. The Masters. Yeah, really great. A lot of people said there wasn't enough of them interacting. I felt there was a good amount. At the start, they'd won the day, they'd defeated the Doctor, they'd punched him to the ground in a lovely flashback scene. And then they got their plans sent the wrong way very, very quickly. Classic, I've defeated him. Oh no, how did you do it? Tell me how you did it. No, that's not fair. Save us. God, help us. Then they get saved by Nardole. Really loved the line. The Doctor's dead. He told me he always hated you. Let's just go. Right, okay. The Doctor is dead. He said he always hated you. Let's just move. Yes, I heard you the first time. I'm paraphrasing because I can't quite remember the quote. Really funny quote. But yeah, really, really good. A lot of good interaction between those two characters up until, including the point where Missy stabs herself in the back and him in the back. Personal pronouns are just flying out the window at this point. And then he... love that sound. It's so good to see the laser screwdriver back on our screens, defeating Mondasians. Hit left, right, centre, and then shooting Missy in the back in a sort of... that sort of thing. Oh, mate, it was a really climactic thing, and I think that she has something up her sleeve, or perhaps protecting her back, to save her, because they can't kill off the Master like that. That's cruel. Perhaps it's an energy store that she Perhaps she gets back to Gallifrey, gets a regeneration, perhaps she steals a body. Who knows what might happen to the Master? We can only speculate, and that would make a lovely video, I think. So, yeah, really enjoyable to see those two clashing. Good grief, we're at 4 minutes 44. Let's move this on. So my next point number 4, is Cyber Bill and the Cybermen. The Cybermen, why did we not have any Earthshock Tomb? Why did we not have any attack? Not attack, invasion Cybermen. Would have been great to see lots of developing characters, or none at all, just Mondasians. I'd have been happy with just Mondasians, but obviously they wanted to make the most out of all of those cyber costumes before the new showrunner takes over and changes the cyber costume, which I think he probably will. And I'm looking forward to seeing what that will be. Who knows? Let's just find out. Cyber Bill, I could say a lot about. This is a sort of two-part point. Cyber Bill is point 5. Really, quite a lovely end to Bill, to see her in a cyber suit, but then come out of that suit and Heather save her. Really a lot of development. I'll go into this further in an overview that I want to do of the series. Yeah, but the Cyber Bill was a really clever plot device, and seeing the mirror turn around, or seeing Bill and then turn around to see the mirror and it's got a Mondasian, seeing the like shadow on the wall of a Mondasian, and even I notice in a quick, very blink and you'll miss it moment when she shoots the barn door, she sort of, her face turns Mondasian with the glow there. That's a really cool effect and I love it. So yeah, that was really cool. And Cyber Bill, awesome, great. And I'm a little disappointed that they didn't kill off Bill, but perhaps that was a little harsh. So let's not kill Bill. Hey. Moving on to point number 6. I forget what it was. Let's go for the Doctor. There was a lot to cover with the Doctor. The running through the forest, sonicking the Cybermen to death with lots of explosions. Finally, they found a use for that tool. God. Really great. Obviously, he's regenerating quite a lot through this episode, and I struggled to work out why before he'd been shot. Obviously, he'd been electrocuted earlier on, so that makes sense now that I thought of it, and it, yeah, makes sense. It's fine, Moffat, calm. But when he got shot, would have liked to see some scorch marks, perhaps. Would have liked to have seen him start to regenerate there properly, but it made sense for later on in the episode when he didn't want to change again. He didn't want to carry on being someone else, and that was a very strong theme within the episode, I believe. And it was a really good theme, and I really liked it. The Doctor putting off regenerating. I hope there are repercussions of that in the next Doctor. I would really love the next Doctor to be sort of split personality or even bipolar. That would just be really quite a cool character development for the Doctor. I've loved seeing him blind this series, but I'm going into a bit of an overview. Let's go back. Naughty. We're at 8 minutes. I've already gone over. Let's carry on anyway. So yeah, lots of regenerating with Bill. No, not with Bill. With the 12th Doctor, and quite strong in the way that he didn't want to go, and it was very emotional, that bit, obviously because Capaldi's my favourite Doctor, and I don't want him to go either. Nobody wants him to go if they're sane. Obviously, if they're not, they want David Tennant back. What can you do? So yeah, there was a lot of good points with the Doctor, and I'm really going to miss Capaldi, and I'll do a video about that soon. Point 7. We got the first Doctor back. There was a lot of rumour with David Bradley taking over previously, and he did. He kept it relatively secret as best he could, obviously being asked on the spot. He said, well, you didn't hear it from me, okay? And then they go, well, keep an eye on the Christmas special. He goes, okay, I will. Yeah, really great to have the first Doctor back again. And can't complain at that. I'm looking forward to the Christmas special. There'll be a video on what we already know so far about the Christmas special. There's only a few points, but that'll be in General Week in a couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that. Obviously, I've got my Who Much review to do, so look out for that as well. And that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please let me know what you thought of the episode in the comments if you're out there. 80 odd of you. You could watch the videos instead of just being subscribed to me. Thank you to the 3, 4, 5, 6 regulars who do keep coming back for more. But yeah, let's try and get more views. Obviously, I don't do it for views. I don't do it for people to look at them. But it is nice to know people want to see what I make. So if you've not seen some other episode reviews or other videos, it'd be great if you could go back and see them. And that's that. Thanks for watching the Series 10 reviews, and I shall see you next time for something else. Ta-ta. Not nearly as bright.